Hey everyone, Techno Mediums Paranormal 1111 here, Nana Amy at your service, and I'm trying to get a video going. Before I turned on the camera, I got an image which was pretty cool, and I'll use that for the thumbnail, I think. But meanwhile, nothing else, and not a whole lot of talk. I got some words, and they're kind of interesting. The hospital walls hold secrets, but I can't get anybody to tell me who family is.
Dominant.
Dominant. Okay. That's a weird one. Got my little power ball going there. I probably shouldn't use that word because it's copyrightable. So my energy ball that, where is it? I don't know if you can see that. But see the light? A little bit of lightning in there going right straight to my finger.
Uncle.
I've got my uncle. My uncle? Oh, what happened here? Okay. Put these in case
Move location, please.
we decide to do anything. Okay, move location, please. Why do I need to move location? I just got everything set up. I have that, which can be activated with just a touch. For the old school poltergeist, I've got my bell. You've all seen it before. There's the bell. There's my little plastic crystal ball that talks. And, yeah. I'm down at my hometown marina because I just recently found out a friend of mine passed away in 2014. But for me, he just passed a couple days ago. And I'm trying to call to him because this is where he used to hang out all the time. But he's being stubborn. He was a bit of a stubborn one.
I'm only 5.
You're only 5? You've come around here before. What's your name? Only 5? I'll set up a toy for you if I believe you're only 5. Because, you can't believe everybody all the time. And let me check the time here so I get some idea of what we're doing. Okay.
Florence.
Florence, a person or a place? There's Florence, Italy. Is that you? You're only 5, Florence? I've been asking for a name for like 15 minutes. All right. I got family and then electric shock. My mom had mental health issues, and at one point she did undergo electric shock to remove a memory that she couldn't shake, she couldn't forget. And I can only imagine what that memory was. God bless my mom. Yeah, dominant uncle. Well, I only had one uncle, and I didn't see him as being very dominant. But he sure did mess up my world, from what I understand. But that's between him and those in spirit, because the person he betrayed when he messed up my world is in spirit with him. And very close, familially wise.
Ecstasy.
Yeah, I don't know much about that. Last I knew, it was a drug. And I don't do things like that. Never did, not even when I was young. I stick to my cannabis. Thank you very much. It's legal where I live. Next. I'm only 5. Can you prove you're 5? Okay. It's chilly here. I'm sitting in the sun to try to use some old-fashioned warmth. But I won't be here for too long, Spirit. I hope I showed it to you in time so you could see it said, "You've been here before."
Happiness.
Happiness? Oh, that kind of ecstasy. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Are you feeling that?
You are unique.
Thank you. Why, because I speak to spirits? There's quite a few of us, you know. But I like that. I'm only 5. Florence. Ecstasy. I'm like, what kind of ecstasy? They said happiness. That kind of ecstasy. All right. They're doing what they can to clarify for me.
We love talking.
I like talking too. Especially you guys. Because it's unique. Awesome. Thank you for coming through. So I got Joy and Florence for names. And of course, Joy can be an emotion and Florence can be a place. So, you know. And Florence seems to be happy wherever she's at. So that's a good thing. Florence?
Tranquility.
Oh, I'm so glad you're having tranquility in your afterlife. Florence, could you come over by this rectangle here and make me a picture of your happy place? That would be so cool. I show this, what I'm doing is called a video, and I show it to other people across the world. So, if you got a message or you got a picture you would like to share, this is the time. I'll probably stay out about 20 minutes because I've shut off the heater and it will get cold pretty soon. If you see any spots on the windshield, it's not spirit, it's not orbs, it's salt. And try to show you a little bit more of where we're at. I know I sit here a lot, but I do that because like I said, I got quite a lot of spirits around. Oh my, and for a minute I didn't know what I was doing. And I get good internet because it's the Harbor Masters space. So I got a couple reasons I'm here quite often. It is low tide, my friends. Low tide.
It's so quiet here.
It is. It's not summertime. You know, if it's summertime, it wouldn't be so quiet. People would be everywhere. But yeah, we have salt and sand on our roads, and it sprays out.
You're being followed.
I'm being followed. Well, yeah, I kind of get that gist. I had someone come through yesterday that I have asked Archangel Michael and a couple other friends on the other side to take care of, as in get him out of my way, because I have nothing to do with him. He comes from another spirit chatter and another paranormal investigator. And when that paranormal investigator is not making this guy is a real piece of work. He's one of those people that really needs attention all the time. And when the other guy, if you want to check him out, his name is Mikey's Hauntings. He's a good guy. I just can't watch him because of this particular character. When I won't mention his name, it starts with a C. Anyway, so that name came through yesterday. And then after that, a couple of threatening things. So I don't acknowledge or deal with things like that. So when it says you're being followed, that's probably what it refers to. Again, I don't feed it. I don't give it energy.
Angel hierarchy.
And there they are. Oh, I love my angels. They're so wonderful. They come scoop him right up and toss him where he belongs. Because entities, negative entities, they got free will. They can come and go. But you have free will. So if you say, I don't want that entity around me, they really don't have the right to come around you. And same thing goes with if there's something in your house. You have the right to say, get out. You're not alive. This is not your house. You know, if it's a spirit of someone who owned the house or built the house, it may not work. But if it's just somebody else who rented there, that's not necessarily their house either. And you, by rights of renting, it's your house. So you got to learn when to forcefully tell them, go away. No, you are not welcome here. And then you call your angel hierarchy to back it up. Angels, can you, sweethearts, put
Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. Haven't heard from you in a while. Can you put a picture on my spirit box ghost tube seer thingy to show the angel hierarchy? Oh, that would be so awesome.
Correct.
I love it. So, archangels, let's see, Raphael for healing, Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Gabriel for our emotional well being, and Archangel Uriel, who is the male equivalent of Mother Earth.
Ron.
Ron? What the heck? I don't know a Ron. Hi, Ron. As I was saying, let's see, Archangel Raphael, his thing that it's like a, it's a sigil, it's a thing. He has it's like the caduceus, the medical thing on ambulances, but it's just a fiery green wand. And Archangel Michael has his fiery electric blue sword. Archangel Gabriel has a silver chalice that overflows with water in abundance. And Archangel Uriel has, of all things, the pentagram. So the pentagram is nothing to fear. And Archangels Metatron and Sandalphon are the horizontal and vertical angels. Sandalphon brings up the crystal grid from the earth, and his sign or image, his I don't know what they call it. I can't remember it. Is a white rose, and Archangel Metatron's is the 8 on its side, the infinity sign. Did I get all that right, guys? But yeah, when dark ones come around, you feel free to call them. That's their job. They will come and assist. Are we done? All of a sudden they get quiet. Don't forget to come get yourself some...
I was punished.
Who's I? Ron? Am I talking to Ron? How were you punished? And what for? Over here I got my energy ball. Can't really see it because of the brightness of the light. But, and here's my bell, old school. But you can see it a little bit. That's the energy ball. I think every paranormal investigator should have one, so as not to have to be touched. But, to each their own. I prefer not to be. Some spirits have sticky fingers, if you know what I mean. So, Ron, you're not telling me any more than...
Fulfillment.
Okay. I'm all for fulfillment. What do I got for time? I don't want this to run too long. Okay. Just trying to give you something pretty to look at in the dead of winter. Too cold to sit out in the cemetery. Those that do, I give them props, but most of them are younger than me too. So, Spirit, are you done chatting? Did you get some energy? I'm already getting cold. Any of the spirit team around to help people? It went dead silent. Dead silent. Shall I start my countdown? 'cause it's cold. And I'm a wuss.
2.
Two, TWO. Two what? Two people here, Ron and Andrea? Did Joy leave? Where's my usuals? A little while ago. I think it's on this, they asked me to move location, but I don't want to move location. A little bit ago it said, "You've been here before." And I have indeed. I think it's on this tape. So, buttons. I've been told by Spirit I say so too much. But here we sit, waiting. 2 fulfillment. Fulfillment 2. Okay. Do I have anyone with us from long ago? Do I have anyone with us at all?
I'm from the light.
Well, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I want people, spirits from the light. That's my thing. I'm not going to be out in the freezing cold at night. I'm not going to be out, well, I'll be out a little bit at night come summertime. But we'll take it. I'm from the light. Thank you so much for answering. Are you one of the angels? I wish somebody would give me a picture to make my video a little more exciting. I have one I'm going to use for the thumbnail, as I said before. Where are all the spirits at? Sometimes I get all kinds of spirits down here. The other day I got 1940 and 1944, and I was trying to speak to spirits who had a memory that I share, which is of a place that...
What's in your hand?
Nothing. Well, there's a smoking device in one hand and nothing in the other hand. Does that answer your question? Now, where was I? I can't remember sometimes when people do that. Oh, yeah. So we had a place, it was a ballroom called the Rexicana. And it was a few miles from here. And we had big band people come and play in the 40s. And it was an area that, soldiers and naval people would come for their leave, because we had seaside bars and restaurants, and this particular place had a pool that was salt water right on the ocean. So they literally pumped in the water from the ocean and heated it up, which was nice because our ocean is...
You're making a mistake.
Titanic cold. Why am I making a mistake? Give me a little more than that, please. Because if you can't tell me why I'm making a mistake, then that's just a programmed response. Yeah, like I said, moving on. Why don't you show me a picture? You're making a mistake. The other day I got an image on the seer. Oh, it was awful. It was like somebody on their knees with their butt in the air, and then the face was like scrambled. It was yucky. But, I don't save those. They carry that energy. I have lots of protection. My angel hierarchy has already clicked in here. So you're making a mistake.
You heard us.
I did hear you. Through this machine. That's why we are techno mediums, because we need the assistance of the technology to do what other people can do naturally. You're making a mistake. You heard us. Does that sound like a threat? Like you heard us? Yeah, I don't take the threats very well. Okay? Archangel Michael and any other protectors around, could you remove any negatives from our little chat gathering here? I don't think it's fair to the other spirits to have to deal with them. Thank you so much. Now, let's try again. Spirits, good spirits, come forward. Whatever is here, let the archangels take care of it. You come forward. We are in our white light pyramid, crystal pyramid, with the brilliant light of God at the apex of the pyramid, shining down on us. Nothing can harm us. Except cold on my legs. Normally, I would think cold on my legs meant there were spirits around, but the spirits are being so quiet, and it's cold anyway, so not so sure about that one. Spirit, I asked earlier with my pendulum, we are having such power struggles here on Earth.
Use camera.
I am using the camera. Why don't you jump in front of it? Okay? We're having such a power struggle on the planet, all over the planet, all the countries, many countries. Are you having power struggles in spirit? Because we spiritual people, we tend to think as above, so below. So below's having a really hard time. Does that mean that in the spirit realm, things are just as chaotic? Anybody can answer me, please. Get your energy from the energy ball so you can respond. Tell me to use the camera. I already had it on. Hello? It's so quiet here because you guys aren't talking. I'm about to go find some lunch. You don't need lunch. You don't have a body. Do you have memories of eating? Favorite food you miss? All right. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes now. Then I'm going to head out. Because it's too cold to sit here if you're not going to talk.
We live on here.
I know. I know. So is there any conflict or chaos going on over there? Since you are conscious of we live on here, as in we live on in the spirit realm? There's the words. Yeah, I put out a little pendulum, a short today, and I asked Spirit if there was conflict and chaos going on in the spirit realm, and the pendulum said yes. At first, it didn't want to answer. It said kinda, and then it went to a yes, a much more solid yes, with a little bit of kinda swinging in. And nobody's looked at it. I can't believe it. It's a really clear answer to me. All right, Spirit. Thank you for validation.
Bad.
What's bad? Are the bad ones hanging around? Well, the archangels will remove them soon enough. Thank you for the validation of we live on here. And thank you for those who came from the light.
Don't mess with me.
Don't threaten me. I will have you sent to isolation.
You are forgiving.
No, I'm really not. Do not threaten me. Whatever spirit is here threatening me, go away. You have no power over me. You have no power over anybody. You're dead.
Someone's watching.
Yeah, I know. You're dead. So, you just don't... you can't even make the bell ring. So, don't threaten me. Okay? Do not threaten me. I have my own spiritual protection. Thank you so much. Well, Spirit, I hate to do this to you, but I will not leave the machine on when the negatives are here, because then they get fed their little, whatever little bit of energy they get. So, this is a little bit boring, but at least I have one image for the thumbnail. And I thank you very much for that image. I believe Joy sent it. Or my friend that won't give me his name. And he was trying to make a picture of me back in the day. So, to my wonderful subscribers, mwah, you're awesome. Big hugs and kisses. We're moving right along. We have hit 200 subscribers. And for a beginner, that's a big deal. Every 100 subscribers, I get all excited. I mean, I get excited for everyone. But, you know, when you're climbing...
Are you an investigator?
Yes. When you're climbing, it matters. You see, when you tell them you're leaving, then they start to talk. I am an investigator, thank you. Now, for me, things like don't mess with me, are you an investigator, someone's watching, things like that, I think are probably pre-programmed to be creepy, you know. But I've gotten plenty that you couldn't make that up. So, dear spirits, as I was saying, thank you so much. Thank you to my subscribers. Oh, hello, Jason. Okay. It'll throw out the names of people I know that are living, and I don't know what to do with that. So one more time I'm going to try this. To my wonderful techno mediums, my subscribers, old and new, thank you so very much. My little show wouldn't exist without you. And we YouTubers are really very, very conscious of that, very much aware. And I would like to acknowledge the First Lights people, the Wampanoags, the Patuxets, the Massachusetts.
Husband.
I don't have a husband. I hate when they do that. Thank you so very much. Well, I do in spirit, but his name ain't Jason. So thank you so very much. I'm trying to get through this bye-byes. We had a fairly decent little chat here, nothing exciting. But I did get a video, a Ghost Tube Seer image, and it was a pretty day for a video, so I'm going to call that a win. Spirits, once again, thank you so much. And you know I will be back. As you have said, you've been here before. Yes, many, many times. This was my teenage stomping grounds. So, until I can't come no more, I'll be coming here. And when that happens, I'll probably check out pretty soon. Because I love this place. Love all of you. And until next time, you know me. I love doing this. I'll be back.